Welcome to One India News Hour. Cybersecurity is all about securing everything digital. Cybersecurity refers to the body of technologies, processes and practices designed to protect networks, devices, programs and data from attack, damage or unauthorized access. Cybersecurity is important because government, military, corporate, financial and medical organizations collect, process and store unprecedented amounts of data on computers and other devices. Now, most businesses adopted a remote working culture. They realized that technology actually needed to become their front seat driver along with cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting networks, systems, hardware and data from digital attacks. During these unprecedented times, organizations have accelerated the pace of digital transformation across industries. Organizations are facing barriers in their transformation journey. The same has been highlighted in the Digital Transformation Index 2020. 97% of Indian businesses faced entrenched barriers to transformation. With organizations adopting the new remote working culture overnight, many gaps in terms of security of data took shape, resulting in the rise of incidents of cyber attacks and breaches. In fact, according to a study, 46.7% of Indian respondents believe that data privacy and cybersecurity concerns become a barrier to their digital transformation journey. Hence, it has become imperative for businesses to address this challenge by putting a seatbelt in the form of cybersecurity solutions on their data and taking a proactive approach to security. Man-in-Middle, that is MITM, attacks occur when criminals interrupt the traffic between two-party transactions. For example, criminals can insert themselves between a public Wi-Fi and an individual's device. Without a protected Wi-Fi connection, cybercriminals can sometimes view all of a victim's information without ever being caught. Let's look into today's headlines in One India. Tech giants unite to file complaint against hacking company NSO. Tech biggies including Microsoft, Google, Cisco and Dell have joined Facebook's legal battle against hacking company NSO, filing an amicus brief in federal court that warned that the Israeli firm's tools were powerful and dangerous. The complaint filed before the US Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit opens up a new front in Facebook's lawsuit against NSO, which it filed last year after it was revealed that the cyber surveillance firm had exploited a bug in Facebook-owned instant messaging WhatsApp to help surveil more than 1,400 people worldwide. NSO has argued that because it sells digital break-in tools to police and spy agencies, it should benefit from sovereign immunity, a legal doctrine that generally insulates foreign governments from lawsuits. NSO lost that argument in the Northern District of California in July and has since appealed to the Ninth Circuit to have the ruling overturned. ABN AMRO mobile banking app recorded 1 billion logins. For the first time in 2020, the ABN AMRO mobile banking app broke the magic boundary of 1 billion logins in a single calendar year. It is estimated that on an average, a customer logged in 390 times over the past 12 months. More than 4 out of 5 clients used the app in 2020, with the COVID-19 pandemic pushing it into new demographics such as senior citizens. Ritesh Gupta joins Rubrik as India Country Manager. Rubrik, a cloud data management company, has appointed Ritesh Gupta as its country manager for India. Ritesh Gupta, who joins Rubrik from Nutanix, will drive the Palo Alto-based company's India business through the existing partner ecosystem. He will be also responsible for establishing new partnerships with local system integrators and tech alliances. US hits hard at China's bid to become a tech superpower. The United States has jeopardized China's ambitions of becoming the tech superpower by imposing restrictions on China's top chip makers from using American technology. The US exporters need to apply for a license before they can sell to Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, that is SMIC. The US government claims that the chipmaker can use its tech to help China modernize its armed forces. SMIC says it has no relationship with the Chinese military, but in a statement, the company acknowledged that while the restrictions are unlikely to hurt its short-term operations, its loftier goals are in doubt. The new US rules will have a material adverse effect on its ability to develop highly advanced chips, it said. That's because Washington has said that any request to export tech needed to produce super advanced chips will be subject to a presumption of denial, a major problem for SMIC, which uses American-made software and equipment to create its chips. Scientists warn against new COVID variant. The fastest spreading coronavirus strain first detected in the United Kingdom is unlikely to make vaccines less effective as of now, but the preventives may need to be appropriately altered if more mutations occur over time, say scientists. More than 40 countries, including India, have banned travel to and from the UK, a move several scientists said was necessary in view of the rapid spread of the new viral strain, VUI 2021-250, that was detected on September 21st. The European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control announced that the rapid increase of a SARS-CoV-2 variant with multiple spike protein mutations have been observed in the UK. Intel unleashes world's best processor for thin and light laptops. Intel launched next-generation mobile PC processors, which it believes are a major leap forward in processor performance. The new 11th Gen Intel Core processors with Intel Iris Xe graphics are the world's best processors for thin and light laptops. These processors have unmatched capabilities for real-world productivity, collaboration, creation, gaming and entertainment, the company added. Bajaj Auto to invest Rs 650 crores to set up manufacturing unit in Maharashtra. Bajaj Auto has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Maharashtra government to set up the manufacturing plant in Maharashtra's Chakan. Bajaj Auto said it will invest Rs 650 crores to set up the manufacturing plant. The facility is expected to start production in 2023 and will be utilized for manufacturing high-end KTM, Husqvarna and Triumph motorcycles and electric vehicles. Robots used to fight against coronavirus in India. India becoming the world's second highest number of COVID-19 cases, some hospitals have started using robots to assist healthcare workers to fight against the pandemic. Bangalore-based Invento Robotics has designed 3 robots to carry out tasks ranging from disinfecting surfaces to answering patients' questions and enabling video consultations with doctors. One of the 8 the company has so far deployed, the most popular model is Mitra, which means friend in Hindi and costs around $10,000. Using facial recognition technology, the robot can recall the names and faces of patients it has interacted with. Mitra can roam around the hospital independently, helping patients connect with families and doctors via its cameras and a video screen attached to its chest. Yatharth Hospital in Noida has deployed 2 Mitra robots, one at its entrance to screen patients for coronavirus symptoms and the other in the intensive care unit. Hyderabad witnessed 75% rise in cybercrimes in 2020. Cybercrimes in Hyderabad saw a 75% increase this year, even though the overall crime rate reduced by 10%, the police said. Hyderabad recorded 2,456 cases of cybercrime this year compared to earlier 1,400 in 2019. Police attributed this increase to more people working from home or staying indoors during the COVID-19 pandemic. Google, Microsoft invest $100 million in Josh. Since the Indian government banned the Chinese apps in India in June, the homegrown short video platform Josh has attracted global investments. The app Josh has raised more than $100 million from investors including Microsoft and Google. Bengaluru-based Verse Innovation, which owns Josh, is valued at more than $1 billion following the investment. To conclude, the world is fighting for data, and these data will continue to be the fuel for driving business outcomes and staying ahead of the competition. With many digital transformation projects being fast-tracked, we have entered a world where it has become pivotal for businesses to utilize their data in a way that ensures results, reduces costs, and secures their future. In fact, 38.3% of Indian organizations say that being unable to extract value from their data or overload of data also acts as a barrier for digital transformation. To maintain business continuity and serve their customers, many organizations have increased the adoption of technologies like cloud, artificial intelligence, and automation. With this increase in adoption of new age technologies, businesses have realized the importance of data and its security. Currently, the amount of data being generated in the country continues to rise. This simply creates the need for edge computing, which can process this data in real time and derive results. While this solves the problem of storing data, it also expands the potential attacks surface. Losing control of these devices, which are empowered mainly by edge computing technology, can expose more quantity of valuable data to cyber attacks. Hence, for a secure future, it is of utmost importance to safeguard critical data from cyber attacks. It is integral to educate the employees about the best practices of cybersecurity and use cases that will help them secure the company's critical data. IT security professionals who are able to rise above the challenges of today and protect the company's people, data, and technology will become crucial players in the economic turnaround. Consistent vigilance will be key for adjusting to the new normal ways of life while optimizing costs and accelerating digital transformation. Let's wind up for the day. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and analysis. Stay tuned. Thank you.